All right, folks. After hours confession.
Uh-oh.
I never expected gunsmithing would put me in the middle of one of America's biggest political debates.
But it does. Constantly.
And what's absolutely wild is it's not just gun people coming through the door. It's everybody.
Different backgrounds, different politics, different life experiences, but most of them are still trying to reach the same place.
Safer communities, a better future for our kids, and a little peace of mind.
So today, we're starting a series we've been wanting to do for a long time.
The Case for Guns. And we're going to try to do this our way. Honest, practical, and civil. Welcome back to the Armorer's Block. I'm Hootie.
And I'm Lydia.
We are Blue Coat Arms Company, LLC, family-run gunsmith shop right here in central Illinois.
And this show is you hanging out with us after hours in the shop. Real stories, real lessons, and no fake tough guy stuff. Question of the day. This one's a little different.
If you've been around the gun conversation for a while, start your comment with day one tip and tell us what helped you have a productive conversation with someone who disagreed with you.
And if you're newer or still sorting out your own thoughts, then start yours with new shooter question and tell us what you wish people on the other side understood about your perspective.
And remember, this isn't about judgment. We're trying to build real conversation here.
We're not here to scream at people.
And we're definitely not here to pretend there aren't real problems.
What we are doing is asking a better question, which is, what do we actually agree on?
Because most folks, no matter their politics, do want less violence.
Where we differ on this is what we think causes it, and also what we think fixes it.
So it's easy to fall into an us versus them perspective or frame of thinking. Blue versus red, rural versus urban, pro-gun versus anti-gun.
But in real life, most people are not cartoon villains.
Most people are trying to protect their families and do the right thing with the information that they have.
And a lot of the heat in this debate usually comes from confusion. Different terms, definitions, and just assumptions about everything.
Example, AR-15 does not stand for assault rifle. It actually stands for Armalite rifle, who was the original producer of that platform.
Which, that also doesn't necessarily automatically make it good or bad, just, words matter.
And when words get sloppy, policy gets sloppy. All right, so here's where we try to stay grounded. People focus on the tool, but other people focus on root causes of problems.
And the truth is, if you want less violence, you first have to talk about violence.
Not just hardware.
Things like mental health, family stability, education, economic opportunity, and enforcing laws that already exist.
So one of the biggest frustrations that we see is inconsistency.
Like how you can drive in any state with your Illinois driver's license, but your concealed carry permit isn't recognized everywhere, and also we're the only state that has a FOID card.
I don't want to get into that. But, and people feel that tension, because the Constitution is supposed to be the supreme law of the land.
And here's a simple thought experiment people do understand.
If we say that the Second Amendment only covers muskets, then the First Amendment wouldn't cover the internet.
You mean rights aren't tied to the tech level of the year?
No.
So, shop talk. Here's what works in real conversations and how to find a common ground with people.
Start with what you actually agree on. Less violence, safer communities, protecting our kids. Next, ask better questions. What problem are we actually trying to solve? Third, be honest about your end goal. Is it violence reduction or is it banning guns? Because those are completely different conversations. Lastly, don't treat people like enemies. Treat them like neighbors.
But what if I like my neighbors to be really far away? Why are you staring at me?
Hashtag side glance.
And if someone's goal is to ban all guns, let's at least be honest about that.
And if someone's goal is to reduce violence while trying to respect rights, we can work together on real solutions. All right, so let's bring it back.
Day 1 tip. What helped you have productive conversation with someone who disagreed with you?
New shooter question. What do you wish the other side understood about your perspective?
We'll read some of the best responses in a future episode.
All right, after hours bonus. Quick and simple.
If you're new to firearms, or you inherited something, or you just want to be responsible about what you own,
we want to bring up to you Blue Coat Arm, $65, field strip and inspection. It is a low, risky way to get some clarity.
Basic field strip cleaning, full inspection, and next day prioritized report.
And if you decide to move forward with any of the recommended work, that $65 applies as a down payment toward your final bill.
No pressure, just information.
That's it for part 1 of the Case for Guns series.
Stay curious, stay civil, and don't let the internet train you to hate your neighbors.
And remember, no matter your era,
we got your 6.
Mic check 1, 2. Hey, we got bouncy lines and shit.
Bouncy lines.
We are good. That is a technical term in the industry, the bouncy lines.
Oh, I see. I guess you would know that as a sound and light person, on top of being a gun person.
Considering I didn't lose my day job, yeah. There is that. So, spoiler alert, maybe that will come up in one of the mic checks in a podcast episode soon. But, no, so going back to the conversation that we were having. No, so I am a horrible theater nerd, geek / technician. Because Lydia and I were talking about how neither one of us do very good at keeping up with the up and coming musicals.
No.
And I also have not worked or listened to the soundtrack of a lot of the staples either, other than the ones that like interested me ahead of doing the show.
I mean, to be fair, like when it comes to classical like musicals, it's not. This doesn't really count. But my favorite is still Into the Woods, and that's like as far into those weeds as I get.
No,
So
same.
I can't say much.
No, same. Because if I was gonna pick a staple musical theater show, mine would probably still be Sweeney Todd. But after Tim Burton and Johnny Depp did it, like, doesn't seem like a staple. It seems like newer, but no, it is a lot older than people give it credit for.
Yeah. Yeah.